finally to speak out against this Diddy thing. What's your take now?
Can I get one?
John, you made a statement about Diddy. Any reaction to Diddy?
I had that with P. Diddy. I went over to say hello to P. Diddy, and Jay-Z was there, and Leonardo DiCaprio was sat at the far
I
side.
think you've dropped enough names. Okay, I think people thought Prince and Brian Ferry was good.
I had that with P. Diddy. I went over to say hello to P. Diddy, and Jay-Z was there.
What's on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. Some pretty spicy, pretty big updates going on in terms of old Mr. Diddy. There's been a new raid, new evidence allegedly collected, new videos, all this kind of stuff where, well, I still firmly believe that two things are true. I believe that he is a burned federal asset, meaning he was informing and he became more trouble than he was worth. And so now all of these charges have been piled on him. I also believe that he did most of this stuff. That's how you get flipped. They don't take law-abiding citizens and say, hey, would you like to put your life at risk and work for the federal government? That's not how it works. They get compromise on you, they get dirt on you, and then they own you. And, you know, many people say, oh, his ex passed away many years ago. Maybe it's related to that. It could just be that they knew what was going on at these parties and did nothing about it. So now the feds have raided his jail cell to take his, quote, personal notes. I do want to shout out my company, Coffee Brand Coffee, has this amazing 12 days of Christmas Advent calendar. It's seriously the best on the market. I challenge you to look around. It has our ultra small batch roasted fresh on demand coffee, real cacao cocoa, as well as some of our most popular Christmas sweet treats, all in this decorative box with a magnetic seal. It makes a perfect gift for you or someone you love this Christmas. We have a limited supply available, so I'm going to put the link in the description below. Make sure you grab yours before they're sold out. We only printed 3,000 of them, and I think about 1,000 are already gone. Feds raid Diddy cell at Brooklyn jail to seize, quote, personal notes. Diddy's cell was reportedly raided by feds who seized his handwritten notes that he had given his legal team. Prosecutors are in possession of attorney-client privileged material that was seized from the rapper's cell, Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, according to court documents obtained by TMZ. So if he was communicating with his legal team, there's privilege there. And the fact that the feds went in and said, actually, we don't really care about that. We're good on all that privilege. That's a violation of his rights. Defense attorney Mark Angnefello claimed that the privileged material included his handwritten notes to his legal team concerning defense witnesses and defense strategies for his upcoming trial. He said that feds admitted to possessing the notes and that the seizure does in fact violate his 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment rights. I mean, again, the guy may be a complete degenerate, but he still has rights. The search and seizure are in violation of get off my screen here for a second. Violation of his rights, and it's a matter of grave concern. Most respectfully, must be addressed immediately because the U.S. Attorney and it seems the trial prosecutors are currently in possession of privileged materials. We request a full evidentiary hearing as soon as the court can accommodate us. So they've raided his cell. Now, many people say it's because I want to get this picture off the screen because it shows something spicy. We'll get that off the screen. Okay, there we go. New footage also reveal a party he threw Meek Mill that involved women with sushi on their bodies. This is not like a super uncommon thing. I mean, among the degenerate. I personally wouldn't be eating food off some stranger, but you know, I don't know. I'm not a demonic worshiper like most of these people, demon worshiper. Diddy spared no expenses to throw his friend Meek Mill a blowout 27th birthday party. Didn't people saying that he was getting busted up by Diddy? I don't know. What was left behind was, of course, coke, half bottles of liquor, used rubbers, and bloodied bedding. Yikes. There were broken bottles, used rubbers, blood on the bedding, powder, razor blades by the hundreds, lube on the dressers and marble floors, clothing, 2 iPhones in the bushes behind a bowling alley. Why do they throw their phones in the bushes? I wonder why that might be. You know, this is obviously, the party was a day long, cost 25 grand in rent alone for the palace. He spent obviously a lot of money, and there's more pictures I can't show. Let's see. Here we go. The mansion was crowded with celebrities, shuffling through masses of people accompanied by their entourages of bodyguards and trophy women. Lingerie-clad dancers performed on setup stages, and, you know, I don't know. You know, a lot of this, again, can't show you any of these pictures. Here you also have this. They requested that all interior bedroom doors locks were to be ordered new and left unopened for their arrival for security purposes, as they would need to supervise the installation. So they requested their own personal locks on all the doors. Both keys were given to Mr. Combs directly and nobody else. Why would they need that? Why would they need that insane level of security? That's really, really bizarre to me. He said there was about 850 guests for the mansion party, and a fee was 25 grand to rent the place, but they completely destroyed it. And that's what demonic people do. I guess there's really no questioning about that. Now, there are also new claims of extortion. Now, this doesn't surprise me in the least. Obviously, there's been a lot of questions about, you know, his, all these payoffs. Ray J, I believe, came out, who is a rapper best known for, plowing Kim Kardashian on videotape to make her famous. He came out and basically insinuated that payoffs are being made through other people, that people at these parties were paying off a bunch of the potential people who might be suing them. Tony Busby, the attorney representing more than 120 people suing Diddy right now, is firing back at a lawsuit accusing him of extortion. He says he won't be intimidated or have his clients silenced. Busby is being sued by a prominent individual, only identified as John Doe, who claims Busby is shamelessly trying to shake him down by threatening to file a lawsuit packed with false allegations related to these parties. Now, maybe they're false, maybe they're not. I don't know. That's for the courts to decide. But we do all know in this kind of modern era that all it takes is an accusation to destroy your career. It doesn't even, most of the public, that's why the saying exists, convicted in the court of public opinion versus, actually being convicted. Most of the public doesn't actually care about the specifics. If the media covers it as though it were true or that they were credible accusations, then you're kind of cooked and your career is over. And you see Busby gets pretty testy saying, I'm a U.S. Marine. I won't be silenced or intimidated. Neither will my clients. Sounds like a dispute is going to get even uglier, as Busby is now threatening to disclose the demand letters for an upcoming lawsuit. I mean, look, this is very eerily similar. Okay? Very eerily similar to everything we saw with Jeffrey's little island of fun. Here's what I think is funny too. Hollywood celebrities being asked about Diddy.
The only to speak out against this Diddy thing. What's your take now?
Can I get one more?
John, you made a statement about Diddy.
He's gone.
Reaction to Diddy?
He's gone.
Hey, my man, do you have any reaction to the Diddy scandal? Any reaction?
No reaction?
No?
Oh, man.
Oh,
I'm doing
okay,
great,
okay.
but I'm a little worried about the music industry with this Diddy thing. Do you think...
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, okay.
Is Hollywood going to survive this Diddy thing? Like, no way.
Yeah, he's out.
Will you respond?
I can't play this music. But you can see all of their faces. They're all basically freaking out. Nope, not answering it. Not going to answer anything. My guess is that most of these people...
You ever going to talk about Diddy?
There's Dwayne Wade, famously let his son turn into a daughter or whatever he wanted to. I mean, it's wild. You had obviously the Obamas, stuff like that. Suge Knight claims Diddy hooked up with a young boyfriend, Usher, and pimped out Bieber on romantic vacations. All this stuff, you know, Chrissy Teigen wrote, "I'm going to jail over pizza." I wonder what that meant. These people are demonic. You know, and it's wild. Now, to go back to the FBI seizure, prosecutors now deny seizing trial strategy info in RAID, claim that he used shady methods of communication. The U.S. Attorney's Office begs to differ, and new docs obtained that they stole his communication. Diddy used unauthorized methods to get third parties via three-way calling on monitored phone lines, use of other inmates' phone access codes, and third-party text messaging providers. In short, prosecutors say that Diddy was trying to, quote, rig his trial. I mean, I guess if I was dealing with the federal government and I was dealing with all of their shenanigans, guilty or not, I sure as heck wouldn't be letting them record me either. So, I mean, I can't blame the guy for not wanting to, wanting to try to have some sort of privacy with his communique, with his lawyers and things like that. But this situation is getting spicy. The number of people implicated in it continue to increase. Make sure if you haven't yet, you follow or subscribe here on The Quartering. Wherever you watch my videos, I will keep you up to date on this trial, as many people are refusing to cover it. Also, don't forget to get your luxury 12 days of coffee and more advent calendar. Link in the description, coffeebrandcoffee.com. Limited supply. They are starting to ship at the end of this week, so make sure you get your pre-order in now. We'll talk to you again real soon.